Well, joining me now in the studio is one of the organisers of Shardfest, Paul Smith. The festival is in its third year, and its main aim is to bring the community together, celebrating all that the area represents. Well, Paul, thank you very much for joining me and welcome.
Thank you, and thanks for having me on.
Brilliant. Well, Shardfest, it's something really for locals to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, it originally was a local event, but what we was looking at is Birmingham is such a great city. We needed an event in the city that everyone could, attach to as such. So this is our third year, and this year we're aiming to set the bar even higher. We've got a 5-year plan, and we're on track. We're on track. It's good.
So where did it all start? Where did the idea come from?
Funny enough, our old friend Facebook, we was all sat one evening reminiscing about the old times of our area, Shardfest, and Shardfest had one of the oldest carnivals in Birmingham. Started in the early 50s, and then unfortunately in 2001 it stopped. So a group of friends were saying, wouldn't it be great if we could get the carnival back? And me being me said, oh, I'll do it. And it just snowballed from there. Got together with a few friends in February 2014, and that July we put our first Shardfest on.
Yeah.
It was an amazing day with 6,000-7,000 people there, and it was just phenomenal.
And how have you seen it grow over it's only 3 years, it's only its third year. How have you seen it grow over the years?
I think it's more about aspirations and desires from the committee, the guys that, the team that do it with me, and the belief. So Shardfest's got a huge musical heritage. Jeff Lynne, for instance, is from Shardfest, Roger Taylor, Duran Duran, John Lodge, Moody Blues. Yeah. There's a lot of musical heritage. So it was time to basically put the Shardfest area back on the map. East of Birmingham doesn't have anything apart from the airport and the NEC.
Yeah.
So, we was keen to promote the area and give something back to the city, and we are the only community festival in 2016. There's no wireless, there's no fusion, there's no simmer down. So the city has not got a music festival as such.
And how important is it to really involve the community in it? Because it is what embraces it, isn't it?
Massively important, because at the end of the day, Shardfest is all about putting back into the community. We have a plan to have a legacy fund at year 5, and that will help support local businesses, community groups, charities, schools, and that is the ultimate aim. So we've got the money that's coming in revenue will be set aside as long as the costs are covered every year, because it does cost a lot of money to put these events on. We are hoping, and our aim is to be able to put money back into the community and make the community a better place for everybody. There's a lot of doom and gloom in the world. It's about time to put some smiles back on faces.
And how would the event aim to, promote the community spirit? Because it's not just the music there, is there?
No, it's not just about the music. I mean, with festivals, the main aim and focus does go on music, but we promote gardening, we promote local kids' talents, we promote local businesses. We invite people to come and have stalls. We do arts and craft, dance. We have a fun fair there, which is the cheapest fun fair in Britain. Because you can go to these festivals and you can spend a fortune. We're making this festival an affordable festival for people, families to come and enjoy the day, and get something out of it.
And how much organisation does an event like this take? I can imagine you've been busy.
Well, it's a full-time job on top of a full-time job, but I've got a great team with me, and they all work tirelessly. They do it for free. None of us get paid, and we do it because we want it to be a success, and we want to see happy faces, smiling faces like we have for the last 2 years.
Yeah, and local sponsors as well, that's important.
Local sponsors is important, and because we're new, we do struggle. And it's self-funding. We don't get no funding off the government or off the council, because they've basically got no money in times of austerity. But we are struggling to get sponsors. So if there's any sponsors out there, please get in touch. We love to have you on board. So
we've been talking about Shardfest. This year it's been announced you've got James Arthur there and a number of big names. Yep. But it's not all about the big names, is it? It's also about the local artists.
Yeah, I mean, Shardfest has always been about promoting local bands. For instance, Sam Rogers, who's a great up-and-coming artist. Bonnie Lou, who's known to the station. She's performed for us the last 2 years, and she'll be back again this year. Fantastic. But yeah, we've booked now over 30 artists, locals, to play on stage 2 over the 2 days. And we're just setting up stage 3, which will be for up-and-coming teenagers
Great
and
opportunity
young
for them,
people.
isn't it?
Oh, definitely. You know, it's all about highlighting what's good about the area. You know, and there is so much that is good about the whole of Birmingham, not just Shard End and Castle Bromwich and Hodge Hill and the area around there. You know, so it's important that we always keep that, you know, what's the word I'm looking for, ethos or core around local talent, because you know, the next Jeff Lynne could be just around the corner.
And not just local talent, we were also talking earlier about boosting the economy. It does really boost the local economy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last year we had just under 10,000 over the 2 days, so it was a smaller than what we're planning this year. And the reports back from the local businesses was that they had their best days of trade when the Shardfest was on, as they call it, the Shardfest.
Yeah.
So yeah, we want to see everybody succeed and benefit from the event. It's not, you know, just about, it's not a money-making event. It's about the whole community. We've had a few moans about prices this year, but we've offered all local residents who live in B33, B34, B36 a 50% discount on the tickets, because we don't want them thinking we're pricing them out. It's their event at the end of the day. All we're trying to do is make it bigger and better.
And how many are you expecting this year?
We're hoping for a minimum of at least 10,000 per day. We've got capacity to grow up to 50, 60,000 on the field, but it's little steps. We're not going to run before we can walk and fall flat on our face. You know?
And it's July 23rd and 24th?
It is, yes.
And so, really, you're going 3 years, you've got a 5-year plan. What are your vision's long-term future for this?
The long-term future for this is for Shardfest to become a regular diaried event that is known nationwide. Like, well, I dare say it, we can all dream Glastonbury, The Festival, as you mentioned earlier, Rewind, Download, Isle of Wight. Isle of Wight started much like we are, and now is one of the biggest festivals, not in the country, but in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so why can't we have something like that in Birmingham?
Yeah.
We can dream, but it can be done, and all it needs is the backing of Brummies and the wider West Midlands, because we need to embrace what we have here. We're a great population of people in the centre of the country. I call it God's country, the Midlands. So, you know, everything that's good comes from here.
Brilliant. And just before we go, some of the names. James Arthur, who else?
Yeah,
have we
we've got Lamar, we've got X Factor runners up from this year, Reggie and Bolly, Stucci, we've got Lisa Mafia.
Brilliant. I'll have to stop you there, but Paul, thank you very much and best of luck with the rest of the organisation.
Thank you.